Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night. The show is about to begin in 4 minutes' time. Go ahead and share that stream. Whatever you're watching it on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever it is, share that stream. The show will begin in 4 minutes' time. Sorry about the lack of music, guys. We couldn't find anything that wouldn't get our stream taken down because of the royalties. Enjoy the awkward silence for 3 more minutes until the comedy begins. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. It's about to begin. Hi. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday night. The kids have gone back to school, but school is now out. The weekend is here. I am Sam Russell. We are Shoot From The Hip. And as always, we are going to be doing some live improvised comedy for you this evening. For our returning customers, you know what product we're pushing. You guys make the show up as we go along. For those who don't, you make the show up as we go along. This is not like stand-up sketch or a play. All the games, all the scenes that we do this evening are completely made up on the spot. We've never done any of it before. We'll never do any of it again. And to prove that, the first thing we're going to need this evening is a job. Please get into that comment section there and put down a job. Could be your dream job, your worst job, the job that you hate more than any other job. Give me a job. And while you're thinking of your jobs, please, whatever you're watching this on, if it's Facebook, if it's Angel Comedy's Facebook, if it's Monologue Slam, if it's my stand-up channel, if it's Twitter, whatever you're watching this on, please share it, like it, spread the word, spread the love. We want this with many eyeballs on this tonight as possible. It's been a long week and we need the love. So please get us a job in there and then share this to everyone. I'm going to check in with the boys. Firstly, we got Alexander Jeremy. How you doing, AJ?
Hey, I'm doing good. I've already had a bit to drink, actually, because it's a Friday night, guys. So I'm already on my way. So if anyone wants to send me into the stratosphere, you know what to do.
That's absolutely true. You can change this show using our Ko-fi page. This is the link, the big one there with the Angel Comedy friends. It's also going down the bottom here. On that link, you can change this show in special ways. Of course, we'll always need your ideas for jobs and ideas. We've got, astronaut coming in, nightclub owner, usher from a cinema showing, Tenant. Oh dear, not Tenant again. Let's not bring that up. It got very violent last time. But you can also affect the show by picking your own games. You can go and commission a game there. You can get an improvised spoken word poem about a subject of your choice, an Irish drinking song, a rap battle, a roast, or our personal favorite, and the one AJ was alluding to, we all have a bottle of spirits next to us. The drunker we get, the crazier this show goes. So if you want to go on that Ko-fi link there, it's Friday. It's time to go. It's time for drinking. We can't go to the pubs. Well, we shouldn't be going to the pubs because COVID's rising up again. But if you'd like to buy us a shot there, that would be fantastic. We've been missing Luke Manning. Wasn't in our last show. Luke, how was your trip?
It was great. The Lake Districts are beautiful no matter what the weather. So I heartily advise that for your next staycation, which is what you're going to have to do because we're probably not going to be able to go abroad for very much longer, are we? Because the lockdown is ramping up. Go to the Lake District. It's great.
Guys, it is sad that we are going to be locked down again, but at least it means that we will have more people watching our live streams. Or finally, of course, we have the wonderful, the incredibly talented Thomas Mayo is joining us. How are you doing, Thomas?
Well, I don't know why everyone's being so grim. To be honest, I've come through logic and reason, and I've decided the whole thing's a conspiracy. QAnon knows the truth. They're just this big government trying to get in your mind. The deep state. And the thing with the deep state is that the deep state, their idea is if they keep losing and letting people who hate them into power.
If you'd like more of that, you can follow Tom's new Twitter channel at Truth Shitter. That's Truth Shitter at Truth Shitter. Thomas Mann. So guys, I tell you what we're going to do. We try not to do too much topical stuff on this show, but there's something that I want to see played out. We're going to play a game of change now. The way this game works is two players are going to start off a little scene, but if I get bored with anything they're saying or doing, I can yell out the word change. They have to go back in time and change whatever they've just done or just said. Now we're going to use a brand new job for this, something that I didn't even know was a job before this week. This is going to be a game of change with a brand new job. COVID Marshal. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our first game. It is time for some change.
Let's play change.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving, everyone. No need to stop. No need to interact unless you're buying something.
You can't stop me. This is the government interfering too much in people's lives.
Another one. Eh? What's your explanation, huh? Why do you think someone would make up a disease?
For monetary gain.
Change.
For control of the world.
Change.
Because they don't like me. They've got a personal vendetta against me. Because I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like the working man. I don't like the working woman. I don't like the working woman. They want women to be back in the home where they should belong. That's what they're saying. But I'm fighting for women's freedom against COVID-19.
Hell, I won't have it.
Change.
I will have it. I will.
Change.
I have all women. Listen, I've been fighting. Smell me. I've been fighting against people like you for 3 months now, and I'm trying. Having my ears covered is not helping me play this game well. This shield stands for liberty. This shield stands for beatings and battery. This shield is sitting, but I'm standing. You and me, one night of stand-up at the old corral. You and me, one stand-up knockdown fight. Let's end this shit. You and me, let's shake. Me and you. Best buddies since school. Albert, it's you.
Oh, Frankie, what are you doing working for the man?
Albert, I'm trying to save lives. How did we end up on the other sides of a political divide?
Well, it's because you read the wrong papers. Eh? It's because you read the right papers, eh? I read all the wrong ones. That's where I get my information from, all the incorrect papers. And I sift through that information until I can read the flip side of it and work out the nuggets of truth.
Oh, Albert, I'm trying so hard to help people. Me and my friend here, Miss Helicopter Face, but she's wafting the COVID away from the innocent and towards the guilty. Listen.
Wake up, Frankie. Wake up. There is no COVID. Sleep, Frankie. You're asleep.
Let's play change.
Well.
Tom, you found people agree with you.
Wow. That's fascinating to know. Fascinating to know. Spending all entertainment. Well, look at all those images. As soon as we stop that game, people start watching. Bring more people to us. I need people. I think it's mainly because I couldn't hear a bloody thing. I have the mask over my ears, which is just what they want.
That was great, guys. Really enjoyed that. I was just here. I was just sat here twirling my monopod, just laughing away.
What is that? Sorry? Monopod?
Yeah, it's like a tripod. You know, a tripod for cameras, but it's like it's just with one thing on it, though.
Is it just because you've been holding it upside down, AJ? Is it actually a tripod?
The tripod.
It all looks like a tripod to me, to be honest.
Yeah, it's got 3 legs. It's a tripod.
Yeah, no, but it's a monopod because it's got one thing like this, guys.
But a tripod also only has one pole.
No, a tripod. You want to see a tripod?
No, really.
It's a family-friendly show. Don't get it out, mate. Don't want to see the tripod.
Shall we compare the next game?
Yes. What is the next game? I wrote in the comments. I'm not going, Tom. Go on. You go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we should go into. I think we've had enough satire already. Truth shit. Oh, you had a look. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for chatting. Wait, did you take it? Is that what you're telling me? You just ruined my chances of being an alt whatever. Anyway, focusing on what we're doing now, I think we should just tell a story. I think it's time for a little story, bedtime story. Whilst we are doing this, 2 things we need from you. 1, right at the start, I need an animal and maybe a name for that animal. Okay, it can be alliterative, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, so it could be Leonard the lemur. It could be Charlie, the cockroach, or it could be Robert, the panda, okay? It's all fine. Do whatever you like. And at the same time, if you're enjoying the show, get us drunk, please, okay? So just pop to this coffee link. There's appearing in the comments. If you want to buy us a shot, that'd be lovely. It's Friday night. I've just allowed a lot of powerful, angry thoughts into my mind for you. So please help me expunge them with alcohol. Look at this. Poured all the alcohol I have into a Fever Tree bottle because I managed to lose the bottle cap. to my actual alcohol bottle. And now I've lost this one too. So anyway, they're giving us this. What have we got? I've got Mandy to Mankini. Neither of those are animals. It's great. I think he might have meant the monkey or something, but he's put the Mankini. So what have we got? Richard the reclusive rabbit. Nice. Percival the petrified piglet. We're getting a lot of fear here. I love that. Ovid the octopus.
Ooh.
We haven't done an aquatic one in a while. Did we do Ovid?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I remember the reason why we haven't done an aquatic one in a while, because it didn't go well.
Until we've done it. Let's choose to make this mistake again, and then we'll see where we're at. So we're going to tell you a story. It's going to bounce between all of us. I'm going to be in charge of the camera. This is the story of Ovid the octopus. Crazy.
Hello there, boys and girls. I'm wearing an ethnic hat. It's time for a fantastic story about Ovid the octopus, which I've loaded up on my Kindle. Ovid the octopus had 8 legs. Of course he did. He was an octopus. But were they legs?
No, they were guns. Because he was going to war. War in the deep sea against the region of Aquaticus. Him and Dolly the
Great white shark. Dolly the great white shark didn't have teeth like an ordinary great white shark. No, she had machine guns for teeth. Ovid and Dolly had been bred for one purpose only. War. Fucking war.
Ooh, yes, they have been bred by the great nation of Atlantis. I was going to say the land of Atlantis, but they don't like that shit. They get pissed off. You call them the land of Atlantis, they get some of the mud and they throw it in your face and go, oh, which translates as, does that feel like land? And ironically, it does.
The Atlanteans were fighting every single nation of Earth that had a coastline. The United States of America, Japan,
and the east coast of Germany. Because on the east coast of Germany was one of the most
rarely known coasts in the world. Few people knew it existed. But the Atlanteans were keeping their eyes out. Amazingly, those Germans were wearing Speedos and heading fucking east. It was crazy.
The east coast of Germany delved deep underneath Poland. The Polish people knew about it, but very few others did, except the Atlanteans.
they marched onto the beaches of East Germany. The entire German army had lined up in front of them in their Speedos, knives at the ready, guns at the forefront, and the anger that only Germans
can find powering through their dicks, their military dicks. They saw Ovid the octopus and Dolly there, slowly mounting the coast. It wasn't good for these aquatic creatures.
Because they were outside, but luckily they had built contraptions over their head, but it would only last 2 hours. They had 2 hours to storm
the beaches of East Germany. Stand back, aquatic creatures. We are ready to open fire.
Said the guns, ready to open fire.
Said the teeth of Ovid and Dolly, ready to open fire. It was a massacre. The Germans were slaughtered in their millions. Atlantis took over Germany, and the other nations looked on in fear. How the
hell did this happen? So, the UN
gathered on the small island of Estonia,
where they all turned towards the one land-based creature they thought could save them.
It was, of course, Milky the cow. Milky the cow was 100 years old, Estonia's oldest
cow, the world's oldest cow. Her milk
was made of bullets. And so
the head of the German artillery mounted Milky on the coastline, grabbing an udder in each hand. They had 6 men working each udder. Bullets of frozen milk fired into the flesh, the soft, gooey flesh of Ovid and Dolly. Calamari scattered
across the waves. 1 month later, and the seas were red. Not the good red of the Red Sea, but the bad red of the Red Sea with blood in it.
The seas were also full of the dead. Not the good dead of the Dead Sea, which is salt, but the dead of the bad kind of sea, which is a sea full of dead sea creatures and people. Corpses strewn across the beaches of Germany and other formerly landlocked countries, like Switzerland, which was now an island for some reason. Also, the UK had sort of become embedded in the middle of France, so it no longer was an island, and they were quite happy about that. They've been protected, the British people, by France's land surrounding it.
And with that very dull chapter, the end. You know what that was like? That was like right at the end, someone snuck in and gave Luke an educational grant as long as he got in enough information about coastal. Not accurate information, but information.
He was just going with it and hoping that something was going to come. There's this. Do you remember that time when one time we were doing a show? Basically, there's like this big improv rule called jumping and justifying, where like if you don't know what to do, you just put yourself out there, you say something, and the brain will come up with something. And I remember we did this long form, and do you remember it went absolutely terribly? No one knew what was going on, and I stepped up onto the stage, and I was like,
"It was you and some guests, I think.
Oh, that's it.
Or
maybe you were all away, probably that. But I remember stepping up onto the stage, and he goes, it all makes sense now. Oh my gosh. So some random person popped into our stream. Anyway, long story short, I stood up and I went, it all makes sense now. And then I proceeded to just not help at all. I just did the biggest one day of my life. So it doesn't always work.
On the plus side, we have by the lovely Daniel. Daniel has brought us a delightful shot.
Oh, Daniel, thank you very, very much.
Daniel.
I think that's a gift for teaching him so much about European geography.
Great. There's so many countries, I suppose. Also, thank you to Pauline and to Tracy, who have also supported the show so far. If you want to support us, just head to that coffee link. We are eternally, unendingly grateful for your support.
Cheers to everyone around the world.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Cheers.
First of many. Come on, guys. It's Friday night. Let's get us wasted.
Just the one, right?
Yikes. Just the one.
Just the one. You want to act support us? Go here. Oh, God, that's too much.
Right.
A big one.
What game are we playing next, lads?
Channel Hop Flop.
Channel Hop Flop. Oh, I love Channel Hop Flop. Channel Hop Flop is a remixed version of Channel Flip, which is the game we're actually going to play. Which is Channel Flip is where we start a scene. Luke is back in town. Thanks, Phil Jeremy. It's good to be back. Channel Flip is a game where we start a scene based on an opening line of dialogue that you can write now in the comments section. Get writing some opening lines of dialogue for us. Start a scene with that line of dialogue, and then when that scene is ended, we'll just do a little thing on the screen, and we'll do straight into another scene, which will either be inspired by something from the scene before, or maybe inspired from another line of dialogue in the comments section, whichever one we feel is more appropriate. Could be the last thing we said, or could be another one from the comments section. So get writing in those lines of dialogue in the comments section, and then we're going to play Channel Flip. And I'm once again going to be in charge of teching this game, which is, as we all know, of the four shoot from the hippers, Luke is the weakest at the tech. He's sort of slow on the ball. He forgets. He sort of does that face a lot, but there's a reason. Come on, guys. Let's get together the comment section. What we got? We've got opening lines. An excellent, promising start here. Man, we'll stop. I like that. I wish I'd never put that in there. Ooh, that's a good one. Guys, what I'm doing now is I'm also looking for the opening.
You only have to ask.
Oh, thanks, Tom. God, I guess we had to sweat that bit trying to find the bloody. What we're going to do, we've got more lines coming in. I haven't seen you in ages. Put that baby down. So then I've farted. Guys, any lines that you're really, really liking, you're going to be grabbed by in this?
I'm busy being ready with the intro to the game.
I'm mainly talking to Sam and AJ, who are sat there wondering why the person who normally handles our social media has logged into the stream backstage, but is mysteriously not saying. Right, we can go opening lines here. Wait, did you bring the keys? That's a good one. AJ, anyone you particularly like?
I like that. Yeah. Wait, did you bring the keys?
Why did you bring the keys? Good.
Actually, no. I like. This is perfectly cromulent.
Yeah, but you don't know what cromulent means, do you?
Exactly.
Great.
This is perfectly cromulent. That's what we're going to go with. All right, guys, this is channel flip. The opening line is, "This is perfectly cromulent." Let me do it, Tom. Come on.
You told me to do it. You told me to do it.
Then obviously I found it. There's been many.
I agree. Perfectly cromulent. You know.
Yes, this is the most cromulent I've felt in quite some time. Thank you so much for inviting me here to your log cabin in the woods.
Well, it's a delight on my part. As you know, usually these sexual parties are a solo affair, an erotic escapade for me and me alone. And I thought having company, if you'll excuse the pun, would really spice things up.
If anything, I think you can't have a party if it's just one. But as soon as you got two, now it's a party. Now, I thought before you buttered my muffin, we could toast some crumpets.
Yes, of course. I don't want to mislead you. This isn't to be a torrid affair. It's more of a meeting of atoms, light, and sound. A sort of divestation of the energies that reduce us to our physical corporealizations.
Yes, of course. Would you like a small cup of tea?
Oh, I'd love one. Thank you. Ah, delightful.
Ah, yes. I can really taste the LSD.
Wait. I feel it. My first orgasm is coming through the door.
Oh, twinkle, twinkle, little what?
Yes. 'Tis a star, an orgasmic star, here to supernovae across my body. Look upon it. What's the orgasm? Wait a minute. It's a bear. It's a fucking bear. Fucking bear.
It's a bear, is what it is. And it's been roaming around for quite some time in my backyard. So I thought I needed to call someone to take care of it, you know.
Well, if you want someone to get rid of a bear, you've called the right man. They call me Barely Grills.
Barely Grills?
Yeah, that's right. I had to change my name because of a copyright infringement, so I'm Barely Grills.
Right. Is that because you're not fully capable of cooking your own food?
That's right. I've burned down 3 of my previous trailers. Now, what kind of bear are we talking about here?
Well, I believe it's a grizzly. You know, large, brown, kind of aggressive.
Well, that's actually a common misconception.
There it is now. Look, you can see it.
Oh, I see. Very funny. You call me Barely Grills to deal with a dangerous mammal only to show me a chunky, hairy homosexual. I get a call like this every week.
Well, I'm sorry, but I just think it's very funny. And Martin does as well, don't you, Martin?
Hey! Woo!
He just loves getting naked.
One day you're going to have a real bear in your garden, and you're going to call Barely Grills, and he ain't going to show up, and you're going to get eaten by that bear.
The only bear I'm going to have in my back garden is going to be a grown man that I'm going to fuck. That's the only bear.
I feel like I should leave now.
Why?
Well, I just feel like I've been made a fool of, and I'm going to go back to my trailer and try to cook something.
Try to cook something.
One day there's going to be a bear. There's going to be a bear, and you're going to get eaten, motherfucker.
Oh no, that one is. Oh no. It's just Martin.
Okay, boys and girls. Well, haven't we had another wonderful educational day here on Molly's farm? Everyone
Molly's farm, yeah.
Everyone say bye-bye, Molly. Bye-bye.
Where are you going? Molly?
Well, the show's over, Justin. And now that the show's over, Molly goes back to her day job.
My dad owns a TV company. Keep doing it.
But Molly needs her sleep. Molly's been working very hard, and now Molly's tired, and she just wants to go for a little sleepy time, Justin.
There are lots of men and women all around the world who would kill for your job. Now entertain me. Entertain me, because that's what you're paid to do.
Of course, Justin. I'm sorry. Your father does own every pip in Apple. Well, how about this delightful dancing bear we have over here? Not the
No, I don't want to see that. No, stop it. That's not what I want. That's not entertainment. That is not quality family entertainment. That is some weird late night crap that you'd find on like an alternate worlds version of Baby Station. Let's be honest.
Okay, well, how about we talk to our little friend?
Do the alphabet song. Do the alphabet song.
Okay.
But make it about me.
Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T. I love you. Backwards, you see.
Yeah.
Backwards, love means please save me.
He's enjoying it. He's really getting into it.
Is tiny mind. F, E, D, C, B, and A.
That's enough, Molly. That's enough. Enough now. I want to see something different. I would like to see you explain to me an important science lesson, but do it in a fun, engaging way.
Well, Justin, you know how you're 27?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to explain the hairs on your body. And we're going to do that by just sitting you down and tying you to the chair for a moment.
Okay, where's this going?
Okay, we're just going to tie you here. There we go, and round the arm. Okay. Now, Molly's going to have her vengeance, you little shit bird. You little fly, little shit. Oh, yes. Funny bear.
Right, guys, we got to talk about this. I feel like we're using the bear in way too many of these skits. I know we were very happy with it at the beginning, but I think that maybe we're beating the dead horse with the constant bear references. Okay.
I disagree. I think kids really go for bears these days. You know, the millennial generation is all about environmental issues, and bears are at the forefront of that. You know, their habitats have been devastated.
We've already been getting some feedback. Richard Holmes has said, "I'm feeling disturbed." We've got hi, I'm a bit late. The bear is actually so terrifying, it's causing women to have strange menstrual cycles. I mean, really, it's
sorry. I mean, we're having all this conversation. Can we not hear from the character in question?
Yeah, sorry, I was just going to say this myself, because it's all very nice. I've got lots of white men telling me about what it means to be a bear, but here representing the bear people, this is my lived experience. So I think this is wonderful for our cause, and truly, is a celebration of what it means to be a bear in every single scene. And I think it's fantastic.
I want to back that up. I mean, if the bear wants to make a fool of himself for us, for our monetary benefit, can't we let him do that? Laugh at the bear. It's fucking funny. It's a fucking funny bear. Look at it. Look at the fucking bald bear. That's hilarious.
It's my choice as well. It's my choice. Do you understand the difference?
Listen, I am all for bear rights. I give to bear-related charities every single month. Polar Peace Finding, Grizzly Giveaway, Panda Express. I give every single bear charity. I'm just saying I think we're using the bear too much and diluting the bear's message by over-promotion.
Panda Express came under...
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to explain the bear usage. Basically, I bought the bear. I was meant to get it on rent. I was meant to rent out the bear. I'm Teddy, no relation. And I was meant to get him on rent, but we bought him, and the only way to make back the cost is to use it. I know. I'm explaining it now. Is to use him in every scene.
So, Teddy, this is your bear.
I mean, it's a company bear because I use a company card.
Teddy, this is your bear. This is Teddy's bear.
No, I'm not owned. I'm not owned by anyone.
Shut up, bear.
Legally, you are. He bought you. You're owned.
Well, this is incredibly problematic.
I'm very upset.
This is rough now. This is a rough metaphor now I think about it. I don't like the metaphor anymore. Can I quit?
Like, Teddy, you're the one who brought the metaphor into this.
No, I know I did, but I regret doing it now, you know?
Right, guys, thank you for coming here. I think we need to talk about the like really awkward racial metaphors that we're using in our sketches. And it's Thank you so much for coming. Okay, I think
Get rid of
There's
that guy.
that there. There's that there. I see that there. He's over there.
Sam can come back in the stream when he understands that the game has finished.
Oh, now you said that it's going to be longer. It's going to be a bit longer.
So Sunder and Death weren't there. But guys, thank God, it's nice, isn't it? Keep the bear, yes.
I just thought it'd be really fun to have me dancing around with my shirt off in every scene. Let's get the bear in.
I thought it was really fun.
Bring that bear.
And if,
You both having an OnlyFans, by the way, because I think AJ on an OnlyFans, that'll keep us busy.
that would be good. It's really
Oh,
good.
also, just on that link that's up there, if you have anything you would like us to do, if there's a game you'd like us to play, if there's a story you'd like us to tell, whatever, pitch it to us. Be like, how much to do, blah, blah, blah. And we will tell you. And you can decide whether you want to pay for us to do that. That would be great. It always makes our shows more unique when you do that. Or just buy us a shot, as Sam's happy little face suggested. I want to say thank you, Richard Holmes, firstly, for giving us 50% off Sam. And secondly, for supporting the show just now. And writing down the fizz pop, which is lovely. I mean, you did
One shot so far. I would like to have some more shots, actually.
Yeah, same. I've got one sound right here ready to go.
It is Friday night. I'm so pumped. I'm ready for some more shots.
For sure.
But in the meantime, we should decide which game we want to play next. I've had a choice of game.
question time.
I was just about to say question time. I'd love to play question time.
It's been a while.
AJ, your enthusiasm and the fact that I don't think you can do it. Why don't you compare question time?
Oh, as in like I'm the guy who does the debate.
Just get everything.
Well.
Just get the game on, mate.
Just get a game. You don't have to be the host. Someone else can be the host.
All right. Okay, question time. What we need is something that's happened in the world. Cats now wear gloves or something like that. Is that not right? Why are you laughing, Sam? Huh?
I think you're comparing the news again.
I'm confused. Question time is where you get a thing that's happened and then you judge it.
No. Well, you get like a bizarre government policy.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking gloves on cats is a government policy.
Oh yeah, that is. Sorry.
Forget these guys. They don't know what they're talking about. Right. I need a government policy. The right to bear bears. I like that a lot. I think maybe we should move away from the bear currently and then maybe come back to the bear later on in the show to beautifully wrap things up. So yes, let's get some new crazy government policies. All men must be bald because it is beautiful, or all men, or maybe not all that. Just everyone has to play board games on a Sunday night. In classic fashion, Bernie Wolf has given us a riddle. I will look at that riddle a bit later. 2 seconds on that one. What goes up? All bears to wear shoes. Again, let's move away from the bear if we can. Let's move away from the bear. And we'll bring the bear back in a bit. I've had my shirt off enough. You can only own one houseplant. I quite like that. It's just quite straight down the line. All books. People are now living in cages instead of animals. That's good. All cars. I'm going to go with, just because I just quite like it, is this one. You can only own one houseplant, which is the new rule. So, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for question time, and our host will be Mr. Tom Mayo, as per usual. Here he comes.
Good evening and welcome to the news channel. Tonight we'll be discussing a controversial new rule set forth by the current government. This rule insists that each household may have only one house plant, no more, no less. We will be going over to a range of people with a range of opinions, each of which will believe that they're the only one with the correct opinion, thereby invalidating the whole point of having civilized discussion. And try and convince one another of our point. We will just call each other cooks. So, we're going to go over to our first speaker tonight. He's come here all the way from the place where he lives. I'll let him introduce himself.
Hello there. My name is Barrett Jenkins. I come from Indiana in America. I'm here on more of a religious pilgrimage tour. I represent the Jesus Christ Church of Everyday Wednesdays. We think that this policy is against the teachings of Jesus Christ, okay? Jesus said, be fruitful and multiply, and you cannot multiply plants if you've only got one plant. You need some cross genuses to share your plants out. I mean, come on. You need to make sure.
That's all of his time used before he's even begun. So that's one point made by one man. Here's another point made by a second man, woman, or other.
Hello, it's very nice to be here. My name is Hans Grunhausen, and I run a YouTube channel devoted entirely to gardening in urban areas. You know, we've been very successful recently. I recently reached 1,000,000 subscribers.
Lovely. And we also have one person in the audience, but we don't need to hear from them. We're now going to go over for our first opening salvos in the great debate. I want to hear plants. Now, the government said there should be no more and no less than one houseplant per household. I want to first of all hear what plant should that be, Mr. YouTube man?
The plant that it should be is, if you can manage a giant oak tree. You know, even if it takes up the whole space of your living room, it really adds a lot more oxygen. And although it sucks in all the light and blocks the television, that's actually a real benefit. You shouldn't be watching too much. A lot of people in the UK, you know, you watch the most television out of anyone in Europe, and it really shows in your test results in school, I must say.
We're not in Europe anymore. How about a succulent?
Succulents are great if you're a twat.
Oh, now we're going over the other.
It's funny because in German the word for twat is the same for the word for succulent. Did you know that?
Go home.
Me?
No, I was quickly quitting to you.
I can go home if you want me to.
You stay here.
All right, I'll see you later.
We're going to go over to our audience member because that one's left. So now we're going to hear from an uninformed man because an uninformed opinion is as good as an informed one now.
Hello, my name is Dwayne, and I'm from East Hampton. I have 2 plants in my garden that have sun on them every day of the day. And if one of them doesn't get any sun and dies, and I have to get rid of one of them, then what does the other one? What friends does my other plant have?
The question is, he has 2 plants. If one of them doesn't get enough sun, it has to come inside. Then what? What's it gonna, etc.
I'm not sure. Perhaps there's a language barrier here, and I've not picked up on that.
I don't care. Questions from the audience. Anyone have any questions? Put them into the comments now. I will use this time to dally with my plant and try and understand the benefits. Fascinating.
I actually have a question. Not much of a question, more of a statement. I think if the government is only going to let us have one plant in our house, we shouldn't be buying them from things like home bases or B&Qs, because those plants have been specially bred when there are actually thousands of plants that actually need help in the wild, which is why you should get a rescue plant. I actually got this on the side of the road. It had just been abandoned by a tree, And I think that you should just take one of these. If you can only have one plant, take it home, nurture it, and feed it, because otherwise that plant is not going to survive in the wild.
That was incredibly boring. I'm going to leave. Clear the credit when you're ready. I'm going to eat this plant.
I'm surprised we saw so little of Sam's religious got sent out.
Yeah, me too.
Go away, me.
Me? All right. I like how you asked questions and then didn't use any of them.
No, why would I?
Yeah, there was a well. Why would you? Why? Because you're a host.
Help us rescue more plants today. Sam Russell, comedian, says, help us rescue more plants today.
Look at that 2018 photo. So smooth, so clean.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. I'm actually wearing pajamas in that. My skin looks very yellow. Look a bit jaundicey.
You're wearing pajamas?
No, I'm wearing a pajama top in that photo because
we had a business call recently, and Sam was there in a kimono.
Yes.
Or dress down. Yeah. It was professionalism, and that's why we have thousands and thousands of viewers. So,
guys, if we get 3 more shots in, I'll do the rest of the show in a kimono and maybe an accent to go with it.
3 more shots. 3 more shots. Sam does it in a kimono. That's 1 shot for every syllable in that word.
Thanks, Luke.
Well, we do 2 shots.
Anything else from the dictionary corner?
Well, I mean, you said that. And we got these before, so I don't know if this counts. But Laura
They don't count.
Spencer,
They don't count. The ones before don't count.
Laura Spencer has given us shots. She's given us 4 shots because we can't seemingly work out how to set the amount. She's given us 4 shots and has also chosen a game for us to play.
Oh, play it.
Oh no!
We've got 4
it's a rap for AJ about Disney villains.
About what?
About Disney villains, because she saw you do Disney princesses.
No, I don't know any Disney
so
things.
well.
You don't know any?
Well.
AJ,
No, I don't know any of the Disney shit.
Choose
Okay?
one. Scar.
Okay.
Jafar. That's 2 that'll get you far.
So, well, you fucking do it then, all right, Tom? You're so good at it.
Hades, Gaston, come on, bitch, you got this one.
You go. We all know it's Cusco. He's a villain at the start, and then he becomes the good guy. But he is a villain at the start.
Well, everyone in the comment section has to put names of Disney villains because I don't know any.
Names of Disney villains for AJ. Now, whilst people are doing that, throw out some names. Yes, we're going to have some shots, and also, have we reached the goal for Luke's ice bath? No, but we are 6/10 of the way there. Those of you who don't know, if we hit £1,000 over several shows, people think hashtag Luke's ice bath. No, that's fine. I didn't want the rest of the sentence. You enjoy it.
Luke is actually moving to Spain for a bit in November, where it will be nice and warm. So we want to make sure that he has to do this ice bath in the cold, cold grip of the United Kingdom. So please, let's get this before the beginning of November. He's still going to be doing the shows live from Spain. Well, we don't want having an ice bath in Spain because that sounds beautiful and lovely and like some sort of spa treatment. We want this done in Essex. We want him in an Essex ice bath. So please, we're 6/10 of the way there, as Tom just said. Hey, Tom, finish that sexy sentence.
And that would be great.
Fantastic. AJ, are you ready for your rap?
Oh, I have to do that now.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Pinocchio's definitely not the villain.
Woo! Here we go. All
Mickey
right.
Mouse is the villain.
So how many shots are we doing before this starts?
I've already done 1 of my 4. So I'm going to do a second of my 4.
Do 1.
Cruelly DeVille is a
Truly DeVille.
Cruelly DeVille.
Mickey Mouse is actually the reason why copyright law has changed. So he's actually is pretty evil. Nothing will ever become public use anymore.
That's 2
Well, I
shots.
think that's understandable. I don't think Mickey Mouse should just be anyone's.
Come on, let's stop this off. I want AJ to do his bloody rap about any number of Disney villains he chooses, even if it's only 1. That's fine. AJ, what's the Disney film you're most familiar with?
So I can see loads of bad people now on the side.
That's just us.
Viewers.
All right, AJ, spin that.
But first, let the beat drop.
DJ, spin that shit.
Turn down for what?
Oh, yo. Oh. I'm fine. We can put back.
What?
I'm trying to move it.
Oh, yo. We're about to go into battle with some of the worst Disney villains ever seen this side of cattle. Yeah. And who's up first? It's the worst of the worst. It's the one with the curse. Yeah. What's that smell? I'm talking right now because you know it's Belle. And then on the left, driving the car with the guns on the side, it's Scar. Oh, please, please, please don't shoot me right down because it's hey, Hades. Yeah. And I can't see. I'm blinded by the gas of the bombs. It's Prince Ali. I said, go. Don't be, when you're on the ground, don't be too far from the person next to you. Otherwise, you'll get killed by Jafar. And hey, one more shot in the head. You'll be dead.
Sam, you're 30.
Get me out of here! Get me out of.
But first, let the beat drop.
DJ, spin that shit.
Turn down for what?
That was the worst one of those that you've done in the
No, it
4 months.
wasn't. No, it wasn't. His Hades line was good.
I think the vast majority of people that you mentioned were the heroes of the story, not the villain. And Scar,
comments.
Scar does not
It's
drive a
Richard.
car with guns on the side.
It's Richard Holmes' fault. He's here, like, attacking AJ with his Prince Ali and his bell. You're full of lies, Richard. Come on. We see you. Awesome. Oh, that's cold.
Thank you, guys. Thanks
So
for
glad
that.
it's good.
Thank you for commissioning that as well. I'm going to have my other 2 shots after
Oh, yeah,
this.
more shots?
Right. We get 3 more shots after that. I'm doing the rest of the show in a kimono. Will there be makeup? Probably not.
It's already 20 past 8, so we've got to get him in that kimono for a good amount of time. We want to get that in soon. Good shots, Paul.
Should we do Terrence? Is it Terrence? Do we want a Terrence?
Yeah, it's already.
So let's do Terrence.
Not yet. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do Terrence. Come on, let's
Right.
let's go. Let's do Terrence. All right.
Oh,
Oh boy, here comes typewriter Terrence, and for this, Luke is going to compare.
I'm going to compare. Excellent, good. One of them is going to get ready to be typewriter Terrence, who is the greatest novelist of our time and possibly all time. You know, because it's actually quite difficult to compare Terrence, modern day Terrence, to Shakespeare at his prime, because you know there's sort of like myths built around. Doesn't matter. Typewriter Terrence. We're going to see a story from him. But you need to provide the title for this story. It can be something like Harry Potter and the Book That Never Ended, or something not related to Harry Potter. Just be an entirely made-up title just by itself, a standalone one like Boys, Gather Round. That'd be a weird title for a book, but... We're going to pick the one that interests us the most, and that would interest me if I saw that written in there. Boys, gather round.
Boys, gather round.
Get the title in there, and we're going to do. We're going to tell that story. Hope it's going to have a nice beginning, middle, and end. The Terrence is going to be narrating it, delving in and out of the story, and the rest of us are going to be the actors and characters in that story. I think Tom, it looks like he's getting ready to be Terrence because he's mostly off screen, and Sam and AJ are just sitting there.
I don't mind. I just thought I'd give you options. I figured the others would put in effort too, but
No, they've just assumed that you're going to be Terrence. I think because they like Tom always provide. I think Tom does provide the best Terrences so far. Sam's have been good. Tom's have been pretty. They've been varied. I really enjoyed the one on Monday, the sort of Invisible Man one. That was really great. We've got some titles coming in. Sheeps in the Night. Struggling to believe you have a kimono, Sam. He does. I've seen it. And occasionally he doesn't wear anything underneath it, and I've seen that as well, which is most unfortunate. But he will be wearing underwear this time. Running away from the howling horror on the hill. It's long, but I like it. Bugs, slugs, and hugs. Story of insect scientists getting it on. The balloon never burst. Guys, which one are you liking the most? AJ and Sam. I think Bugs, Slugs, and Hugs is winning it out for me at the moment.
Bugs, Slugs, and Hugs.
That's the one, isn't it? That is the one. Once again, Daniel Squizzato has provided us with what's going to be our story title. bugs, slugs, and hugs. Where the hell is typewriter Terence starting? There it is. Bugs, slugs, and hugs. Thank you, Dennis, for that's our story. Tom, are you nearly ready?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. All right, bugs, slugs, and hugs.
Some consider him to be the greatest novelist that the world has ever seen, with over 500 Booker Prize award-winning books. Ladies and gentlemen, typewriter Terence.
Then the bug. Oh! You caught me at my writing crepuscle. Every evening I sit myself down and I do not allow myself to rise until another novel has fled my feet. You will come here on me. My greatest work yet. Bugs, slugs, and hugs. I am, as you all know, a children's author. I enjoy entering the minds of the little ones and bringing them joy, bringing them one step closer to their own demise. Now, this is the story of bugs, slugs, and hugs. A slug key and a hug key. Words so often. Now, our story begins in 1478. It is a time of great turmoil and storms. Storms rack the coast, the southern coast of what land? Well, you'll soon see, won't you? Oh, yes, you'll soon see. You'll soon see.
Close those windows! Batten down the hatches! Storms are coming! Lock down your children! Take down your elderly! Storm's coming! Oh no! We just lost the town hermit! Quickly! Quickly into the storm cellar, children! Here we go!
I was a woman all along. Children, you're safe now. Don't worry. I've managed to get us enough food to last out this storm. My beautiful baby, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I hurt myself on the run in. I fell over and chopped off all my hair. And now
Of course
I'm
you
here.
did. You really are suffering through the terrible twos. I can't believe any child has to live in this age of storms, in this horrible country of England. But don't worry, my little beautiful baby. We'll survive this. We'll get through it. Just me and you, mother and son.
Mother, tell me what it was like before the storms.
Robert was a storm child, born in a storm. It was said he was doomed to die in the storm as well. He was 2 years.
Uh-oh. Tom?
Ah, it is I, Typewriter Thomas, Typewriter Terence's brother, and I have sneakily hijacked his Wi-Fi connection. Time to continue the story, how I think it should be told. Mother and son were in the basement, looking at each other. They knew there was not a lot of food to go around. They looked at the cans on the shelves and shook them. They'd been pierced, opened already, drained of their contents. But lo, what was that crawling in the corner? What kind of creature was it? Tiny, with 6 legs, or perhaps no legs.
What creature is that, Tarquin? It looks to have 6 legs, or maybe no legs at all. Is it a slug? Is it a bug? I don't know. Hold me.
Mother. Mother, there's a lot of scary things in this place.
I know, but don't worry. I'll tell you about the before times. Before the storms. Every day was happy. There was sunshine, and the only animals that were around were cute and not gross. There were bunny rabbits, and there were puppies, and there were little deers.
She was telling him stories, trying to put off the fact that she knew the only food source was a slug in the corner.
Yes! The
in the corner. Thank you, brother. Thank you for keeping the boys and girls up to date. Now, the slug was the only food to feast upon. Would the baby have to feast upon a slug? It seems quite likely. Let's see if that happens.
Now, we're going to have to eat some of these slugs, Tarquin, but don't worry. We'll just imagine there's something else from the before times, from before the storms. We used to have oysters, which were kind of like slugs, but they came in a shell. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put the slug here and pretend it's a lovely, delicious oyster. Oh, just slurp this down, my...
Slugs.
Oh, sorry, I thought there'd be more. Don't worry, Tarquin. This will make you big and...
Mother, I just want to leave. I'm going to run out that door. I don't care anymore. I'm going to run out the door.
Tarquin, you're only 2 stone. The storm will take you, Tarquin. You're only 2 stone.
The Tarquin was already gone. Out in the raging storm. Wind buffeted his tiny baby. The sleet came down, cutting at his baby skin. The ice, the storm, the snow. He looked out at the waves, and he saw only desolation and a face. A most terrible face.
It's me, the hermit from before. Who is that? Who is that approaching?
It's me, Tarquin. I ran away, and I'm going to die in this harsh atmosphere.
Ah, it's that hyper-intelligent 2-year-old child that belongs to that old crone who I saw sneaking away from me. Why did you leave?
So why did I leave? I'm sort of in an emotional rage. I can't take it anymore. I'd rather be in the storm than to shelter away from it. From it.
It's not fun being in the storm.
From the storm.
From the storm.
From the storm.
From the storm?
Please, give me water.
I don't have any water. Or maybe I do. In my home. Come. You'll see what I mean.
Tarquin was only 2 years old, too young to know that the sleet and the rain were water, and so too young to know that if this man was saying there was no water here, he was lying.
There's water in my oven. Come on. Come. Yes, down this stairs.
Tarquin! I'm using my man voice again. Tarquin! Come back to the house. It's not safe out there. Where are you gone, my beautiful boy? Oh, the sleet and rain and hail. It's too... Wait a minute. There's a light on in the hermit's hovel. I must get to you, my son. I must crawl like a bug. I must slither like a slug so I can give you a hug.
Bugs.
I've opened up the anus door of the hermit.
Anus.
You, get away from my son.
Your son? Oh, you want him back now, do you? After you threw him out into the cold and the rain?
I didn't throw him out. He left in an emotional rage. He's in the terrible twos.
Oh, and it's not your fault he was in emotional rage. You weren't making him eat a slug, were you?
That was the only food available. Why have you put him in a burqa?
A burqa? No, he's just got his hood wrapped over his face. Like, take it off. Oi, Tarquin. Your hood's caught.
Oh, it's just a hijab. Never mind.
The water.
Tarquin, why did you run? I know slugs are gross, but it's not okay with this hermit. You don't know what he's like. You don't know what he's done. He's the reason we have storms.
A twist. A terrible twist here in the terrible twos. As the story comes to its close, the storm grows ever worse, overhead. It sounds as if the world itself will crack apart and bleed virulent pus across the lands. From his pages 2 to 9.
Yes, it is I who bring the storms. I called the gods of rain to piss down upon this land and flood it, for you have all been very, very naughty, haven't you, Mother of Tarquin?
Look. I know I've been abusing cats for many years.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've walked into, Leaky, but you're not going to like it.
The leaky old man knew exactly what he walked into. A land of despair and chaos. A story for children filled with blood and boiling brains. Welcome, leaky man. Welcome.
Listen, I know you're angry, Hermit. I know you're angry for what we did to you. And I know you're angry because I never let you meet your son. Father?
Yes.
Can you not see the strong family resemblance? You stop wanking.
Oh, sorry. That's how I summon the rains. Sorry.
Daddy!
So you summoned the rain.
Did you know what it was like before the storms, before you did this? Why?
Before the storms, when I held you in my arms as my own son, the world was good and kind. But when you were taken from me by this harlot.
Harlot? I'm his mother.
Fuck off. You're a harlot. You stole my son from me. I think you're a harlot. At least.
Daddy, put it back. Please, put it back to how it was.
The rains.
Do it.
There was only one option remaining. Well, one choice between 2 options. Either there would be a hug, or there would be more slug bugging, as the hermit called it when he summoned the rain. Slug bugging or huggering.
I'll take back the rain. Hug buggity slug backwards.
Oh no, he made his choice. This book is now an adult novel. I've made a terrible decision.
Some consider him to be the greatest novelist that the world has ever seen, with over 500 Booker Prize award-winning books. Ladies and gentlemen, typewriter Terrence.
Oh, great stepping in there from typewriter Thomas. That was really good. Leaky old man, but we're so happy to have you here. I'm glad you're here. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please go to our Ko-fi link. Buy us some shots. Get us as drunk as you can. Let's get you a kimono.
That's not how you talk to a leaky old man. You offer him your hat.
Leaky old man.
That's good.
I enjoyed the 3 of our characters had the same voice as each other.
I want to point out I had it first. Everyone else was diluting my brand, and that's
You were the writer, so we were just doing the voice of the author.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Very true.
Amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
Thomas.
Got a few hats, by the way. That helps.
That's right. It's 21:35. Have we fulfilled Sam's kimono shots request? Has that happened?
Probably. I will check, but Sam, is your kimono ready if it is time? So those of you just joined.
I think I know where it is. I think I can find it.
we have had. So we've had another delightful shot from Katie Magnan, and we already had. We have those ones from Laura Spencer that we haven't seen before. So I feel like it's kimono time personally.
I don't think we've done it. I think we're one out of 3 in. 1 out of 3 in, but she donated before kimono o'clock. So
she did it before kimono o'clock. We did all 4 of those, didn't we? I feel like we've done it.
Well, if we get 2 more, then Sam can put a kimono on his body.
I think we've got 2 more games. Who's up for a genre?
Yeah. Do a genre.
Shall I compare?
Yeah, you compare, buddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do this lovely shot here. Oh, that's spicy. Our penultimate game is going to be genre. I need you to get in the comments over here and give me some fantastic genres. I want genres of film, genres of TV, genres of theatre. Get in the comments. The way the game works is 2 players are going to start up a scene. I can throw in a genre or whatever I want from you guys, pop it up on screen. They have to continue the scene in that genre using all the tropes of it. Oh, Leaky Old Man, that's already jumping in. Historic fiction.
Great.
Nice stuff.
Guys, whilst Sam's getting these in, can we figure out what's causing that echo? I think it's either AJ or Tom's.
I think it's me. It's probably me.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
We've got daytime murder mystery. I love it. It's very specific when the murder has happened. Political satire. That's our sweet spot. Sports. Infomercial. It's the Borg.
Yeah, that's what they know you as. He's also the ripped guy, but no one cares about that.
We've got Homes Under the Hammer, getting very specific with our TV genres. Horror, silent movie. These are great. Keep them coming in. We're going to start this game off with a relationship. It is going to be two co-workers. Where are they co-working?
No, something more than that. Come on, buddy. You can do better.
Fine. I'm going to go with two people who'd recently been fired from the mine.
From the mine?
From the mine. Right. Two people recently been fired from the mine. I can change the genre whenever I like. Let's get to the mine.
I think it's bloody outrageous that they've done this to us. 30 years of hard work down that place just to getting all the cobalt we can, and they just tell us to fuck off like that. It's out of order.
They just, it's like they don't even fucking respect us, I mean, you can tell both of us have been shafted, spend all your years down a mine shaft, and then they shaft you one more fucking time. Ridiculous.
You and I, we should fucking stand up to these guys that are on these mines. You and me, the brothers Johnson, should just lay into them. Make it a fair fight on both sides. Go ding ding ding, head to tail. See who the winner is. You in for it?
Well, the thing is that we've gone off to a slow start there as we have a quick look at whether we're a powerful corporation or not, and then we slowly build up, make sure that our power's rising over time. We see ourselves moving forward through the glen. This beautiful glen we find ourselves in. This wasn't here a moment ago. Do you hear the whisper in the trees? Elves! It's elves, which is hard to say in this accent.
That's not an elf, it's a dingo, you fucking idiot.
Hey, don't call me a fucking idiot. At least I got a settlement when I left, which is how I can afford this sweet hat. You didn't get shit. And that's why you, brother, don't understand me. Your brother.
We need our jobs back. We need them back where they should be. Back where they should be in our lives. Because people need jobs to make money. Why do they have to make money? Well, if we go back to the before times, way back in the past, whoa, we come to a land pre-agriculture. Pre-agriculture. Can you imagine such a time?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Before we sucked the milk from the cow, we used to suck on the milk from the teat. From the teat.
Oh, ding dong, we're not down a mine. We're now up here on the land. Ding dong, I'm not doing fine. This wasn't in my financial plan. Oh, fuck, I'm unemployed. I don't have a job. Down. Oh, fuck me, let me die. I don't know what to do now.
How much to pay you to make you go away and stop doing that at my front door?
Brother, I never thought my brother would do me this way. But he has. And that's why I brought him before Judge
McMickelson. All right, you fucking cunts. I'm Judge McMickelson, and I rule with an iron fist. Now, this is my buddy, Crocodile Donk. Crocodile Donk, say hello to the kind people of Australia.
Hi there, it's me, Crocodile Dunk. Fucking yes.
Forsooth, Crocodile Donk is here to lay down the law. For the law must be laid upon the land, or else the people will seek a new leader.
thou speakest as if an Australian tongue cannot wax lyrical within the tongue of Shakespeare, as if the beating heat doth drieth the poetry upon our lips. 'Tis not so, brother. 1 and 1 does not make a mind lacking in poetic sentiment just because nearby there is a kangaroo. I would hope that you
Jesus Christ, stop it now. Yeah. Brilliant. That's what I got on that shit.
A bold and unnecessary choice to make us Australian. I feel. Is Commando O'Clock coming? Is it coming on? Is it happening? I want to see this because I've only really got 1 game left.
All right, let me check. Let me have a look. We're hoping for 2 more. We have got Laura Spencer's brought it home.
Yes.
Triple shot.
Triple shot.
She brought it change, Sam.
Just
Get
in
back to
time
me.
for the last game. Guess what? I guess I'll guess this game and come back in the kimono.
That makes the most sense, I think. Yes.
Okay, all ready for it.
Tom or AJ, you happy to compare? AJ, how about you compare? You be the boss. You're never the boss.
Okay.
I guess I could.
I guess I could.
I diffused you so beautifully there. Luke has never been so well diffused. Amazing.
I was diffused. Was I?
Just rise above it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just rise above it.
Yeah. You were digging in at him, and he just did it back at you. And
yeah, he did. It was good. It was good.
I am
AJ,
Awapo. All right.
you're gonna host.
All right. Just so you know, when I host this, I go real fast. Okay. So you motherfuckers better be ready. Right. Guessing game. I need a reason. Are we doing late for work? Is that what we said?
yeah.
So I was laying down.
I go real fast. Okay, so just
I go real fucking fast. All right.
just be prepared.
Shut the fuck up.
So fast.
I go real fucking fast. All right. So, yeah, I need a reason why he was late for work. So basically, but okay, look, he's gonna try and guess why he's late because someone's gonna mime that kind of stuff. All right. So why is he late for work? Can be anything. He fell over a rock, or as Leaky Old Mamba has put rather aptly, wet fart. Something like that. He was going to work and he got hit by a wet fart and he fell asleep or something like that. Why is he late for work? Something crazy. Something absolutely crazy. Let's go. Woo! Got caught in a bind. Fell down a manhole. What is a bind?
Just like interest, just a saying. Like, got caught, like got stuck doing something.
All right, we're gonna go with that.
Tricky situation.
He was being a peeping Tom. His bedroom was turned into the TARDIS. We're going to go with. We're going to go with something very simple. Whoa! Someone just clicked on that one. I think because they like it. Cursed by a witch, did everything backwards. Brilliant. We're going with that one. So one of these guys is going to write that down. He was late for work because cursed by a witch to do everything backwards. As I say, Luke is going to be miming out these clues, and Tom is probably going to be coming in with some unbelievably difficult verbal clues. So I need now, what was his mode of transport? Not something like a car or something like that. It could be his mode of transport was the Cubist painting movement or something crazy like that.
AJ, sorry, can you compare a bit quicker, please?
You know what, Luke? I'm gonna fucking mute you. On the slime of French nails. Boom! We got it. So that's why he came on the slime of French snails. You gotta be fast on this one, guys. And ready at the keyboard. Next, what is his job? Something crazy. He is the person who writes the word Buxton on the Buxton water, or he makes he makes cameras, but for space people. Space people cameras, something like that. So, what is his job? Legal member is freaking out by just putting Striper.
Bruton, Striper.
Don't know what that means. Banana Inspector. I like that one. I might go with that one if another one doesn't come up. Collecting glitter from unicorn farts. Nice. Makes lives for Boris, works for the devils. I like that one, actually. Cuts the leaves out and pastes them on trees. He washes seven heads. I'm going to go with this one. He works for the devil's daughter as her PA. Write that one down. Oh, boy. So Luke is going to be doing some miming. Let's have a look at the miming, Luke. Oh, he's miming. And Tom doing some verbal clues. Very good. That's what it's going to be like. So I now need... when he's getting closer, he's going to be calling them out. I need you guys to hit that like button. Hit that like button, hit the heart button, the whole deal. Hit that subscribe button. Every time he gets closer, hit that subscribe button. That's how he'll know. So yeah.
Can we refresh for the audience what the clues are?
Yes. Yeah. What are they, Luke?
So he was late for work because he was cursed by a witch to do everything backwards. He got to work on the slime of French snails, and his job is he works for the devil's daughter as a PA.
Brilliant. So that's what it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Oh, no, not that one.
It's time.
It's time for. Fuck. Where is it?
Oh wait, let's.
Should we get him back in first?
We need to do the shots. We need to do the shots first. Let's get him back in.
Sam, come back in.
Sam, come back in. Sam?
Hey, here he is. We're doing some shots now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what? There was 2 shots, 3 shots?
3.
Right.
1. Big. Uh-oh. That's a fucker. That's a fucker of a shocker.
You'll come back in now. Oh dear. See you, ladies and gentlemen. There's a proper kimono there. You got the old pockets. You can sleeve pockets. You put your phone in there. You can. I keep my PlayStation controller. It's like, oh right, what else?
Oh, sorry, I was just watching a really boring YouTube video. What's up? Why are you late for work? What's going on, buddy?
Listen, I'm really sorry that I was late. I was just having an absolutely crazy morning. I was in the middle of my spa morning, and then you see what happened was there was a witch. There was a witch, you see, a witch with a cauldron, and I pointed at the witch, and the witch was like, "Hello!" And then she quickly became the hermit from Typewriter 10. Oh, she got a kimono on. And I was like, are you got a kimono? I've got a kimono. And then me and the witch, we just like had a kimono off. It's like RuPaul. And I started reversing back in time.
It was something definitely to do with a witch. Something to do with a witch and something to do with back.
A witch reversed the flow of my time.
Oh, interesting. So what did the witch do to you then?
She tenanted me.
What's the word usually that witches do?
Oh, she put a spell on me to make me go back through time.
Or
she put a hex on me to make me go back through time.
I mean, you're going through each of them.
She told me to fuck off. I'm so bad that I went back in time. She swore it. Oh.
You do know what just happened to me outside? I just parked up my car and this terribly rude young man, he said to me, I can't even remember what he said, it's not important, but that cur, he said to me, he said something, it doesn't matter. That cur said.
Well, so what happened was the witch cursed me and sent me back through time.
Pretty much, we'll give you that. Wow, okay, very good.
You are a very chill boss.
All right, listen, okay?
I feel like you've switched off.
I feel like what? Excuse me? Who do you think you are right now? Huh?
I'm so sorry.
You need to tell me right now how you got to work, because I want to know. Did you get here by a car, or how did it work?
Well, unfortunately, I went so far back in time that I didn't have a driver's license anymore. So what I did is I used the hump of Quasimodo.
That's amazing.
I used a disability. I used Oh, I used hugs, bugs, and slugs.
Close. I mean, this is one of the best mines I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I used a snail. I got here on a snail.
On a snail. Yeah, okay. But what of the snail?
The snail trail.
Okay, right. Yeah, right. What do you call that? The trail?
You call it the snail trail.
Or that's another. Well, I guess. Okay, fine. But what kind of trail was it, though? What kind of trail?
A sticky trail. A slimy trail.
Ah, very good. Yes.
I got here on a snail slime trail.
Yes, but again, what kind of slime, though? What kind of?
Oh, smoking. The slime of vice.
The slime of vice?
Oh, gossip. The gossipy slime.
Yeah, he seems like he's speaking in an accent.
Oh, the racist slime.
No.
The Italian slime.
Ah, we'll get there.
The sausage slime. The salami slime. Sushi slime.
Oh boy. Keep going. We'll keep going through Europe.
German.
Listen, if he causes you any trouble, you just hurt him, all right? You smash his kneecaps, you hit him on the head, and you wrench out his nails. No, you do this, all right? It's important. You wrench nails. Wrench nails. Wrench. I just wanted to say it, all right? I just wanted to do his voice and say wrench nails.
I got here on the slime trail of a French snail.
Very good. Very good. Take your time, Sam. Take your time.
Thanks, Chantal.
And finally, that's very good. I'm glad that you know all that.
You seem distracted again. Are you watching a YouTube video?
Yeah, there's this guy in a kimono telling me a boring story. What is your job here? What the hell do you do here? I just feel like you're not with it today. I want to know that you're okay.
Well, what I do is I'm the devil. I'm the devil.
Oh.
I'm the devil's wife.
Okay, close.
I'm the devil's midget. I'm the devil's mini-me.
Yeah,
I'm the devil's son. The devil's child.
Keep going.
I'm the Antichrist.
No, it's devil's son what?
The devil's son-in-law.
What else?
I'm using the gender fucking binary, Sam. Come on. This is so obvious.
I am the devil's transgender son.
Oh!
Fuck you.
I am the devil's daughter.
Oh, but no, you're not the devil's daughter, but
I babysit the devil's daughter.
No, not quite.
I'm the autobiographer of the devil's daughter.
Kind of, maybe. So what would you say that you do then?
I write things for her.
Okay. Yeah.
I feed her lines. I'm the devil's daughter speechwriter.
Me, you're sort of there, kind of around that. Maybe what's another job you could be?
Personal assistant.
Oh! Very good.
Really?
Nice.
Great.
Oh,
The whole thing.
Great.
What's the whole thing, though? What is the whole thing?
Oh, that works.
I'm the devil's daughter's personal assistant.
Yay!
Nice.
And if you too want to find a way to suck all of the drama from the end of a game, you can enroll in AJ's self-taught lessons. All you have to do is
writing feature films at the moment, and I can assure you that
whatsoever when we get to the new one. It's great. It's easy. It's perfect. That's the show. Look at Sambo. Look at him.
This is my at-home look. This is what the space.
It's not a kimono. It's not a kimono. It's clearly a yukata.
Oh!
Yukata.
What? I'm pretty sure it's
Sam
kimono.
recognizes one word from each language and he refuses to do more. That would let the EU win, and he won't have that. I think that's what's happening.
Brexit means Brexit.
Thank you for complimenting my snail mine, AJ. I enjoyed that one.
It was an incredible mine. It really
Okay,
was.
to be fair, a yukata is a kind of kimono. It's a summer.
Oh! I give you one chopstick. Fuck you. Oh wait.
I think we better end this Wolverine.
This is my budget Wolverine movie.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Great. All right. That's the end of the show,
Right.
guys.
That is the end of the show. It's been a great show. I've really enjoyed this one.
It's been a great time. I've had a great
good
time. Thank you to everyone who donated. We really appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much. If you want the kimono to return, let us know. Let us know. If you want to give us a little donation at the end of the show, just buy us a coffee. Put kimono in the comments there, and maybe the kimono will come back as a whole, like, different character. Who knows?
I can't remember why. Why did we introduce the kimono as a concept?
Someone didn't believe I had a kimono, and I was like, if you buy us 3 shots, I will do the rest of the show in a kimono.
Yeah, why did it get mentioned in the first place?
Go back.